Oh, Dortmund, you've done it again. Somehow, some way, you managed to bottle the league once again. 11 years since your previous Bundesliga title, and Bayern just dominating the league for 11 years straight. This was your biggest opportunity yet to win the title, and you've managed to just throw it under the rug and bottle it. I really feel bad for Dortmund fans. It's been a long time. I know they were edging to win this game, and especially after the last three games where Dortmund have been dominating, just beating the likes of Wolfsburg 6-0, destroying Borussia Mönchengladbach 5-2, and even beating Augsburg 3-0 without Jude Bellingham. Dortmund, with one game left, you were top of the league. You just needed one win. And you couldn't get it against this Mainz side that had nothing to play for. Nothing. But I'll give credit where credit is due to Mainz. They did play their heart out this game. They really wanted to win this game. And you could see it. They didn't want Dortmund to win. They didn't want to see it happen. They wanted to win this game whether you like it or not. They came in. They played a heartfelt game. They just gave Dortmund so much work. Dortmund just couldn't find a way to score. They were breaking down the Mainz defense, and they just couldn't find anything. They couldn't find a goal. They couldn't find a glimpse of hope. Dortmund just lacked that bit of creativity. They just needed that extra bit of creativity to win the league, and they couldn't find it. But let's get into the beginning. Let's talk about the game. Like we were saying, Dortmund did have plenty of opportunities, but man, what a first goal from Mainz. That one goal they found just really drained Dortmund from there. Olsen finds the header from the corner, and he puts the ball in the bottom left corner of the goal. He just sneaks it past Gregor Kobel, and it just gives Mainz the lead 1-0. Man, like we were saying before, Dortmund in the first half, they had so many opportunities. Julian Brandt, he had a big chance. Even Dorian Malen, Rafael Guerrero. But the one guy that could have sleeked the goal past the goalkeeper and had the biggest chance yet, Sebastian Haller. What happened? After Dortmund won a penalty, he steps up to the plate to give Dortmund at least a goal back to tie it, to give Dortmund fans some hope. He goes for the bottom right corner, and it just gets saved by Finn Dahmen. What a game he had. He had an amazing game. He was really the saving grace for Mainz to get that result. He really put a tremendous effort against Dortmund. But back to the point, Sebastian Haller had a really big opportunity, and from there, Dortmund they couldn't find a goal. They couldn't find hope. And you know what happens? When you can't score, you're going to get scored on. That's how soccer works. It's the logistics of soccer. It's like playing FIFA and all those other games. If you don't score, you will concede. It's as simple as that. Mainz get the ball on the break. The ball finds Lee in the left side of the pitch. He crosses it in the box for Onisiwu. And from there, Gregor Kobel had a huge howler there. Onisiwu headbutts the ball right on target, and Gregor Kobel touches it, but the ball manages to find the back of the net. Just unlucky for Dortmund fans. It really is unlucky. After that, they just couldn't find the goal in that first half, and it was really sad to see. But on to the second half, Dortmund, they had to make some adjustments. They brought on Marco Reus. They brought on Gio Reyna, who did bring some life in the game for them. And they just came out guns blazing. Julian Brandt had a huge opportunity. Sebastian Haller had a goal. He just needed to stretch out his foot just a little bit to find the ball in the back of the net. He couldn't. Even Marco Reus, he had the ball crossed into him in the box. He goes for the header, and the ball just goes over the net. The ball just couldn't find the back of the net up until Rafael Guerrero brings some life in the 70th minute with a incredible goal. It was that bit of creativity we were talking about. Somehow he had it, and He gets the ball. Gio Reyna passes him the ball. He has the ball in the 6-yard box with a cluster of defenders on him. He slicks it with his left foot and finds the bottom left corner to make it 2-1. That's where Dortmund found some life there. As we go on, Dortmund just kept on storming. They just kept on storming for opportunities. They really did. They really just had their whole team trying to find a goal, trying to find some hope, and to tie the game or maybe even flip it for them to win the league. But that really cost them a lot. With everybody moving forward, Mainz had several opportunities to score some more goals to maybe give them the victory. Sorry for my stuttering there, but Onisiwu, man, he had 2 huge opportunities. The ball, he had a one solo run, not a solo run, but he comes from the right flank, the right side of the pitch, and it's just him one-on-one with Gregor Kobel, and he hits the post. He had another opportunity where he got the ball crossed into him, and Gregor Kobel made a huge save there, and Dortmund really struggled there with their defensively this game. I mean, they had great defensive moments, but you could see they were really trying to score goals, and I don't blame them. You want to win the league, so you got to do what you have to do to take that. But dang, after that glimpse of hope from Dortmund, they had another big opportunity with Sebastian Haller, who found the ball in the back of the net, but unfortunately he was just offside, just barely offside. But finally, Dortmund, in the 96th minute of the game, tie the game with Nicolas Sule. He nicks the ball in the back of the net, and it was 2-2 from there. And they were running to find the result, but they just couldn't, unfortunately. Dortmund fans, I'm really sorry this had to happen to y'all. I was rooting for Dortmund. I would have loved to see them lift the title. Marco Reus just to get his moment. You know what I mean? He's been there for so long, and it's been a long time since they won a Bundesliga title. And Dortmund fans are one of the most passionate fans in football. It would have just been amazing to see. But unfortunately, it just didn't work out for them. Now let's get to the Bayern game. Bayern. Wow. I wouldn't say this was their best game. I've seen Bayern destroy teams, literally obliterate them. But they played really good. The first half, they had several opportunities. Kingsley Coman in the first 7 minutes of the game, he gets the ball on the left side of the field. He cuts in with his right foot and just smashes the ball top right corner. 1-0 Bayern. Kingsley Coman, there's something about him. He is so clutch for Bayern. He always steps up when Bayern need him to. Like the Champions League final in 2020 against PSG, he scored that goal to give Bayern the title. It was just, he really comes up clutch when Bayern need him. He really is. But Bayern in the first half, they were just dominating Cologne. Just in Bayern fashion. But the thing was, they couldn't find the ball in the back of the net. Gnabry and Leroy Sané were really running the show. Really, Leroy Sané, he had 2 big opportunities. There was one where Gnabry finds Leroy Sané on the right-hand side. Leroy Sané cuts in with his left foot, and he kicks it just wide. For the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper didn't save it, but he had a really big opportunity there. Even Gnabry, he had some shots on goal. Kingsley Coman had some other opportunities, but Choupo-Moting, he missed some opportunities too. But Bayern, they just couldn't find the ball. They couldn't find the ball in the back of the net. And that's what had them worried. And like I said before, if you won't score, you will concede back. And that's what happened just in the second half. Just as soon as the second half starts, Gnabry gets a handball. And there you go, Cologne penalty. And that's where Dortmund had some life there. Cologne gave them a lifeline. Tuck it in the bottom left corner. There you go. 1-1 Dortmund. 1-1 Cologne. They find a way to get the ball back. But Bayern, I'll give them credit where credit's due. They made adjustments. They brought on some players. They brought on Matthias Tell. But their biggest saving grace, man, when they brought on Jamal Musiala. Holy cow. Big, the moment, this first touch of the game, he gets the ball just outside the box, breezes past one defender, finds it on, he puts the ball, he gets the ball on his right foot and just tucks it in the top right and the bottom left corner. In the 89th minute, in the dire minutes of the game, he finds the game. He finds the ball in the back of the net. It wins Bayern the title. That's insane. The 20-year-old, the English-born German finds the ball in the back of the net. I got to give credit where credit's due. Musiala, he is a baller, man. He is one to watch for the future. I think, there's Jude Bellingham, there's Pedri and all them, but I think Musiala, he's just in another level. He's so good on the ball. He's so quick with the ball. He's so smooth with the ball in transition. He's a good playmaker. He's just a clinical player. He really just comes up clutchery when you need him to. He's going to be one of the best. He's going to be one of the best players in the world. I'm telling you right now. That kid is incredible to watch. He's so impressive. He had an amazing season in the Bundesliga, and he just shows it once again. But, man, what a crazy title race. I think this is probably one of the craziest Bundesliga title races we have seen in a long time. I don't remember the last time both teams tied on points and the team wins on goal difference in the Bundesliga. Usually Bayern just dominates the league, but man, it was a good season. I hope maybe we see more leagues, more years like this in the future where it's just a close season. There's nothing better, more emotional than that, being a football fan. But I'm going to tell you right now, I don't know if it'll be that way. At least with Dortmund, it's going to be hard for them down the line, in my opinion. They're going to lose Jude Bellingham. They're going to lose some talent. And with Bayern are definitely going to strain their team this summer. It's just, I don't know if Dortmund will have a chance to win. Sorry for my stuttering. What I mean to say is I don't know if Dortmund will have a chance like they did this season. It's going to be a long time, maybe. I hope not, but from the looks of things, it looks like it will be a long time for Dortmund to win this title. But who knows? Only time will tell, right? We'll only find out sooner or later. Congratulations to Bayern Munich. Their 11th in a row. That is insane. They are going to be a dynasty to remember down the years. But who knows? Well, good game, boys. Catch you later. Deuces.